Mindy and Debbie from Quilting Mayhem. Yeah, Debbie back. I'm so excited. Welcome back to another Monday Live. Today we wanted to talk about Bernina's upcoming Foot of the Month, which starts tomorrow because tomorrow's already July. Oh my gosh. And some used machine specials that we have going on for you because the holiday is coming and that means machine specials with us. But first of all, we were going to talk about the Bernina
jean foot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the number 8 foot. They have the 8 and then the 8D if you have dual feed. But the jean foot, if you've never used it, I really like using it, especially when I am hemming jeans. But you also can use it for when you're doing top stitching on bags.
Yes.
I really like that too. So the way that this foot is, you're doing a straight stitch, but the hole on the foot is a little bigger, so it will accommodate those larger needles, like your size 100 or 110s.
Yep. Yeah. If you're using those thicker threads, especially for denim and those kinds of things, that is what this foot is geared for. It will be 25% off starting tomorrow.
Yep.
So if you're a bag maker, garment maker, or you just work with thick projects, dog collars.
Oh yeah.
What have we heard? Horse blankets.
Yep.
All of you out there that do those heavier duty projects, you may want to invest in the 8C or D foot. Or
the 8
not
or
C. The 8 or the 8D. Like so many letters. So that you have a foot that works well for you, and it'll help you. You can still see that seam, all those kinds of things, but it's ready to do all that heavy duty work.
Yes, and a lot of times, especially when you're using those larger needles, you're using maybe denim thread or 12 weight, or I don't know about 8 weight, but 12 weight thread. And then what this foot has is a little groove on the bottom so that when you are stitching, that groove will guide in there really nicely, and so it's not going to be compressed. And show that foot.
We're going to hope that it focuses on that. So you've got a groove in the bottom, you got that bigger hole in the middle, it's ready to go. And then of course if you have dual feed, it's got the dual feed part for that.
Yes.
So,
and if you don't know if you should buy the 8 or the 8D, if your machine has dual feed, we always say get the D foot.
Yes.
If there is a D foot in that, then go for the D foot, because you're always going to be able to use that dual feed, which gives you extra feed with your project. So I love that dual feed. So
don't worry, if you have older machines, that's what the 8 foot's for.
that's right. Yeah.
Those 440 people, some of you with those older machines, that's okay. That's what they've got this one for. We don't leave you out.
Yeah.
All right. Should we talk machines?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
We have so many machines that we have traded in. We have some 790 pluses. If you don't have a 790 machine, it is a wonderful machine. Look how large this screen is. It is amazing. And this machine does have dual feed. So dual feed is what lives in the machine. So we want to have that activated. The machine right now, it also comes with an embroidery module. So the special we have going on is the pricing on this.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
$5,999.
Yes.
Includes embroidery and gifts with purchase.
Yes, so you will also get an embroidery bundle that comes with stabilizers, threads, designs. Oh my gosh, endless supplies to get you started in embroidery. And of course we have classes. We will teach you how to use the machine. You get mastery with it, just like any other new machine purchase. Just because you got it used doesn't mean we're not going to show you how to use it. We want you still to use and love the machine. But this price, you are stealing it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
It is a previously owned. If you're curious about how many stitches are on it, that's something that we can easily look at too.
Yes, but oh my gosh. And it's really just these owners stepped up. They stepped up to the beautiful 990 and let their 790 pluses go, or maybe they stepped up to the 790 Pro. But they stepped up to a bigger machine, and so they turned this one in. It's not that this one has any kind of problem, or any of them have any kind of problem. It was just like they wanted a little bit bigger, a little more features, those kinds of things. But we get that is not in everybody's budget. or maybe you just want a little simpler machine. So these are a great way to get that bigger machine, more features for a lot less money, because this is normally a $12,000, $13,000 machine.
Yeah. And I'll let you know also that when we have machines traded in, we have our certified Bernina tech go through the machine, and if there's any problems with them, he fixes those, but typically there aren't, because as Mindy said, they trade into a larger machine or a machine with more features. And so this has been, you know, a wonderful machine for them, but they wanted more of the
all
features.
The bells and whistles.
So it is ready to go, and you know, where you can take it home, and needle to right of the needle is 10 inches. So it's a nice large space.
Think of all the bags you can make.
Oh my gosh,
you can quilts, and the embroidery you can do. You can do nice big size embroidery. So if any of you have been suffering with embroidery with small hoops,
yeah,
you might want to think of stepping up. So that, of course, is while machine supplies last, or through the holiday weekend. After this weekend, it goes back to its regular used price, and it will not have the extra goodies to go with it. So, and we are limited on our supply of the bonus bundles.
Yes.
So you want to reach out, at least call us if you're interested, so we can kind of make a time, have you come try it out, and go from there. But yes, this is just too good to be true. But they need homes. They all need homes, and they're tired of being here. So please release them out of the mayhem.
That's right.
And then, of course, you know, we were talking small machines earlier.
Yeah.
So tell them about that one, Debbie.
So this is the Bernina 350 that was traded in. Customer went up to a little larger machine. This machine right here would be excellent as a travel machine or a class machine. It is lightweight. You have lots of decorative stitches. The buttonholes. It is a really good little machine.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Or a starter machine if you have somebody that you're trying to teach how to sew, you know, this summer, and you want something small, maybe a little simpler, less features in it. The 350, that's a great workhorse machine, and that will last them a long, long time.
That's right. And we have had some of our customers in the past who have purchased a little machine for that for their student who's going away to college, who needs a smaller space, but they want to be able to sew.
Yeah, that's for sure. And and I've known people that have had their 350, you know, their smaller machines for decades, because they're just a workhorse.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's a great machine. And oh my gosh, this is the Bernina 460. It is also a used machine. The customer upgraded to the 890, but this is such a really good serger. So it's a 4-thread serger. There's lots of different stitches that you can do with it. You can do a 4-thread overlock. You can do, have you ever wanted to make cloth napkins? And it'll do that rolled hem so easily.
All the things. You can put together your quilt battings, your backings, garments, you know, if you're doing some home deck stuff, you're doing that heavy duty fabric. Oh my gosh. Sergers are magical. I feel like every sewing room needs to have one.
Now, a lot of customers, because it has 4 cones of thread, they're a little intimidated by it. Well, you get a class with this on how to use it, and it really isn't intimidating as one might think. I think sergers are wonderful. So with sergers, you can use it with garments, but also quilting. Did you know you could quilt and piece together with a serger?
On a serger. It's kind of a quilt as you go on the serger. It's amazing, you know, and you can do your bindings, where it just kind of cleans up the edges of your quilt as you put the binding on.
Yep.
I mean, there's all kinds of things that people don't realize you can do.
Yes, and if you take your quilt to a quilter, a lot of times what we will get is quilts just the top of it, but they've gone over the perimeter of the edge with a serger, and that helps the quilter.
Well, and it helps put bindings. It's amazing how just having it serged, it kind of flattens that batting in the edges, so it flattens it a little bit. So trying to wrap your binding around, it actually gives you that little bit more space, makes it easier to put that binding on, which is why I do love a serged edge to put binding on.
Yeah.
So in that machine, so that serger is normally $18.99, and so for the holiday weekend special, we're gonna sell the used ones $8.99.
$8.99.
$1,000 off.
Yeah.
You can't ask for a better price. And like I said, I feel like every studio needs a serger just to do all those things.
Absolutely.
You can put binding on, like, it's so much faster and easier putting bindings on and backings together and just all the time. I'm all about the time saving, you know. So highly recommend. And of course we have other machines. So, you know, if these don't really fit what you're looking for, but maybe you have something different you want, or you're looking baby log, handy quilt, long arms. It is the last day of the Handy Quilter special before the prices go up.
Yeah.
So if you've been looking for a Handy Quilter with a Pro Stitcher, you better call us today.
TikTok.
Because those specials change as of tomorrow. But as always, we'll have new specials, new different things going on. And Bernina just, of course, released a whole bunch of stuff that we will have coming soon.
Yeah.
So there will be more going on with that. But I know, unfortunately, every time I open my email, there seems to be another price increase from somewhere about something. And it's just, so you want to catch things when you can before those prices keep going. It's just so much fun. So much fun trying to figure life out. But this is the summer to spoil yourself, get into your room, have some fun, maybe upgrade your machine, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And have a good time.
Yay.
But otherwise, like we said, if you have questions, let us know. You can always check out our website, quiltingmayhem.com. We do have all our machines on the website under machines. And so you can go check out all the information on what each machine, like what they come with, what kind of stitches they have, all that kind of stuff. And of course, we always encourage you to come see us. You know, we're here, except for Friday. We'll only be here till 3. But otherwise, 10 to 5, come ask us questions. We'll gladly help you. And as always, please make sure you're following us, liking, and sharing us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Pinterest. Woo! Yeah, I'm getting better. It's only taking me months. Woohoo! But otherwise, we hope you have a lovely holiday week.
Come see us. We're going to be here. We would love to see you. And yeah, have a great holiday.
Yeah. All right. Keep on stitching.